Welcome to Star by Us, the podcast where we delve into the fascinating lives of Hollywood's most iconic stars. I'm your host, Casey Gold, and today we're shining the spotlight on the one and only Frank Sinatra. Old Blue Eyes, as he was affectionately known, left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry, and his captivating story is one for the ages. From his humble beginnings to his rise as a legendary singer, actor, and entertainer, Sinatra's life was a true rags-to-riches tale that continues to inspire and intrigue audiences today. Born on December 12, 1915, in Hoboken, New Jersey, Frank Sinatra grew up in a tight-knit Italian-American community. His parents, Anthony and Natalina Dolly Garaventa Sinatra, were both immigrants from Italy who worked tirelessly to provide for their family. The Sinatras lived in a small apartment at 45 Monroe Street, where young Frank spent his early years surrounded by the sights, sounds, and aromas of Little Italy. As I often say, the streets of Hoboken were the catalyst that shaped Sinatra's soul, and it's clear that his upbringing had a profound impact on his future. As a child, Sinatra was fascinated by music and performance. He would often listen to the radio and try to sing along with his favorite crooners, including Bing Crosby and Rudy Vallee. His mother, Dolly, encouraged his love of music and even bought him a ukulele when he was just 15 years old. Frank's father, Anthony, was a boxer and a worker at the Hoboken docks who struggled to provide for his family during the Great Depression. However, he instilled in Frank a strong work ethic and a love of sports, which would serve him well throughout his career. Sinatra attended David E. Rue Jr. High School, where he developed a passion for singing and acting. He was especially drawn to the school's glee club, where he honed his vocal skills and gained confidence as a performer. As one of his classmates recalled, Frank was always the center of attention, and he loved being in the spotlight. This early taste of fame would fuel Sinatra's ambitions and drive him to pursue a career in show business. In 1931, at the age of 16, Sinatra dropped out of high school to pursue his dreams in the entertainment industry. He began singing with local dance bands and performing on the radio, where he quickly gained attention for his smooth, velvety voice. One of his earliest performances was with the Hoboken Four, a vocal group that performed on local radio stations and at community events. This early experience would lay the foundation for his future success as a singer and entertainer. As we explore the early life of Frank Sinatra, it's clear that his humble beginnings, loving family, and cultural influences all played a significant role in shaping the person he would become. From the narrow streets of Hoboken to the bright lights of New York City, Frank's journey was just beginning, and the world was about to take notice. His early experiences, from singing with local dance bands to performing on the radio, were instrumental in developing his unique sound and style. As we left off, Sinatra had dropped out of high school to pursue a career in music. In 1935, he joined the Hoboken Four, a vocal group that performed on local radio stations and at community events. This exposure helped Sinatra gain recognition, and soon he was singing with local dance bands, including the Harry James Orchestra. It was during this time that Sinatra developed his unique sound, which would become a hallmark of his career. In 1940, Sinatra joined the Tommy Dorsey Orchestra, where he honed his craft and gained invaluable experience as a performer. His smooth, velvety voice and charismatic stage presence quickly made him a fan favorite. As one of his contemporaries recalled, Frank had an uncanny ability to connect with audiences, and his voice was like butter, smooth, rich, and utterly captivating. Sinatra's big break came in 1942 when he signed with Columbia Records. His first solo album, The Voice of Frank Sinatra, was released in 1946 and became a massive success. The album's mix of jazz standards, pop tunes, and romantic ballads showcased Sinatra's incredible range and versatility as a singer. As Sinatra's star continued to rise, he began to make a name for himself in Hollywood. His film debut came in 1941 with Reveille with Beverly, followed by roles in Step Lively and Anchors Away. These early films showcased Sinatra's charm and charisma on screen, paving the way for his future success as an actor. The 1940s were a pivotal time for Sinatra, both personally and professionally. He married Nancy Barbato in 1939, with whom he had two children, Nancy and Frank Jr. However, his marriage was marked by infidelity, and the couple eventually divorced in 1951. This tumultuous period in his personal life would later influence some of his most iconic songs. Sinatra's rise to fame was not without its challenges. He faced intense competition from other crooners, including Bing Crosby and Perry Como. However, Sinatra's unique sound, style, and charisma set him apart from his contemporaries. As he once said, "I'm not a singer, I'm a storyteller. I tell stories through my songs." As we explore this period in Sinatra's life, it's clear that his dedication to his craft, his perseverance, and his innate talent all contributed to his remarkable success. From the stages of New York City to the screens of Hollywood, Sinatra was leaving an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. He had established himself as a talented singer, actor, and entertainer with a unique sound and style that would endure for generations. The 1950s were a pivotal time for Sinatra, both personally and professionally. He married actress Ava Gardner in 1951, with whom he had a tumultuous relationship marked by intense passion and public feuds. This period also saw Sinatra's career flourish, with iconic films like From Here to Eternity, for which he won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor, and The Manchurian Candidate. His music continued to evolve, with albums like In the Wee Small Hours and Only the Lonely, which showcased his incredible range and emotional depth as a singer. One of Sinatra's most notable endeavors during this period was the formation of the Rat Pack, a group of entertainers that included Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., Peter Lawford, and Joey Bishop. Together, they performed in Las Vegas, made films like Ocean's 11, and became synonymous with the glamour and excess of the era. The Rat Pack's camaraderie and chemistry on stage were undeniable, and their performances continue to be celebrated for their wit, charm, and entertainment value. As Sinatra entered his 50s, he continued to perform and record music, albeit at a slower pace. He released several notable albums, including September of My Years and My Way, which featured the iconic title track that has become one of his signature songs. Sinatra's personal life also underwent significant changes during this period, as he married Mia Farrow in 1966 and later married Barbara Marx in 1976. Despite struggling with health issues and facing declining popularity in the 1970s and 1980s, Sinatra remained a beloved figure in American entertainment. He continued to perform, albeit sporadically, and was awarded numerous honors for his contributions to music and film. In 1985, he was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by President Ronald Reagan, and in 1994, he received the Legend Award from the Grammy Awards. As we reflect on Sinatra's later life, it's clear that his legacy extends far beyond his impressive body of work. He was a true entertainer, a master of his craft, and a cultural icon who continues to inspire new generations of musicians, actors, and performers. His music, films, and performances remain timeless, a testament to his enduring talent and charisma. From the bright lights of Las Vegas to the silver screens of Hollywood, Sinatra's impact can still be felt today. That's all for today's Star Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Casey Gold reminding you to keep shooting for the stars.